Hey everyone, I recently found a new Sims 1 modern custom content set and I thought it would be fun to have a little look at all the objects. I know a lot of the Sims 1 original objects can seem quite dated and that's also kind of part of its charm, but sometimes it's fun to try and modernize the game a little bit as well. Some of these objects I believe are converted from The Sims 2 and I think some of them are converted from The Sims 4 as well. So we've got some nice modern sofas in a couple of different colors and 3-seater variants of the sofa as well as the 2-seater. And there's also matching armchairs. So I feel like you could use just one color to have a matching set, or you could mix and match some of the colors maybe. Like a black main sofa, maybe with a white love seat and maybe 2 red chairs or something. So you can mix and match a little bit. And we've also got some other armchairs just in 3 colors, white, red and black. But these ones you can actually turn to a 45-degree angle if you use the rotate keys on the keyboard. It doesn't work if you drag it with the mouse, but if you rotate using the hotkey for rotating, you can put them at 45 degrees, which looks pretty cool and quite realistic. Then there's these desk chairs as well, they also rotate. We've also got a selection of new gaming chairs, so these would be good to have maybe in the study. I'm pretty sure these ones are converted from The Sims 4. We've got a whole load of end tables in different colors. Some of these look quite similar to The Sims 2 IKEA objects. And we've got these shelves that have already got some books and decorative items placed in them. But of course you can put something on top. There's a handful of new desks to match the gaming chairs in quite a few different configurations. I think if you were building a modern style house, it's quite nice to have the option of different black and white swatches and also light wood swatches, because it's easier to combine different pieces together maybe if you're going for a particular look. Then we've got coffee tables as well, and a few small coffee tables too. There are some matching decorative shelves. I wonder if your sim can get books from these. There's a few circular rugs in 3 different colors. These look very Sims 4 to me, but I don't know if that's actually where they come from. There's this bright patterned rug. This is definitely a Sims 2 object, I recognize it. I feel like it might be a slightly different size in The Sims 2, maybe it's slightly bigger, or maybe it's slightly smaller. We've got a few new modern TVs. These are extremely inexpensive, and the fun and room is very high. So probably not the best if you want to do realistic gameplay, because it's a bit too easy for your less well-off Sims to get their needs up straight out the gate. I really like these TVs inside of a bookshelf. I think that's really cool. We got the white, the light wood, and the black as well. We've also got some new computers. I'm pretty sure this is a computer from The Sims 2. And this looks like a Sims 4 computer, but I'm not sure if it actually is, but it looks like it could be. It's very much more of like a modern gaming setup, so it goes quite nicely with these gaming chairs if you've got a sim who's into playing video games. And then there's a couple of laptops as well. I mean, there aren't really any laptops in The Sims 1 unless you use custom content, so that's pretty cool. We've also got a Sims 1 conversion of this TV, which is absolutely from The Sims 2. And we've got 2 color variations of it. This is also from The Sims 2. This little stereo with the stacks of CDs. And we have a few record players as well in the matching black, red, and white swatches. Well, this one's got like a white record player on top, but the actual stand with the records in it is black, and then this one's white with a, I guess, kind of goldy grey record player, and then you got the red record player with the light wood case for records. We've got a few modern looking lamps These look quite good on the coffee tables, as well as some floor lamps. This floor light, which is definitely from The Sims 2. And we've got a blue and a green variant there, so that's pretty cool. This object here is a CD tower, so I guess it's not technically a bookcase, it's just supposed to have CDs in it. But it says you can get cooking and mechanical skill from it, so I'm assuming it functions as a bookcase. And then this object here definitely is a bookcase. And these are like some kind of double-sized bookcases, so you could make like a whole wall full of books. Maybe if you had like a study room and you didn't want to just place loads of individual bookcases, these ones are 2 tiles wide. I think it's quite nice to have all of these sort of pieces because you're probably not going to use them all in every modern style house you build, but you can combine different elements quite easily and it will probably all look good together. It doesn't really matter which colors you use because it's all designed to look good together. There's also a few modern mirrors which look pretty nice, and we got some chests of drawers. I think it could be fun to try and decorate a little house with some of this stuff and see how we can use it in practice. Maybe combine it with some Maxis objects as well. Okay, well I've built the outline of a little house. I think we could turn it into a kind of modern style home. I'm just imagining a little kitchen here on the left, a living area here in the middle, then this could be the bathroom, and then there's just one room upstairs, which would be the bedroom. So it would probably be a house just for a single sim, or maybe a couple. I've put in a few windows and floor and wall coverings, just to kind of start things off, although we might change them. I mostly just want to put in a few of the modern CC objects and see kind of what looks good and what looks good together. I think a black and white design is quite striking, although looking at this rug, it doesn't really center exactly how I'd like it to. Maybe we could use a different rug. Like this rug, I really like it. One, for the design, but also because you can use it for a couch that's 3 tiles or 2 and still center it because you can turn it round. This rug is like not really big enough to be 3 tiles wide, but you can only, I don't know, maybe I just won't use it. We could use this red bookshelf just to give it a little bit of a pop of color. Or we could just go with the black one. The black one kind of matches a little bit better. I think in this space just at the top of the stairs we could have maybe a gaming desk. It would fit quite nicely in that spot. I like how small these chests of drawers are because it's just 1 tile. So it works quite well for a small bedroom if you're a bit short on space. Maybe we could use one of those rugs up here where it doesn't align directly with a couch or a TV, so it doesn't look like it's out of place. I don't know, I wonder if everything is a little bit cramped. I think if it's just 1 or 2 Sims living here, it would be alright. I think with a bit more CC, it could probably look a little bit more matching. I don't know, I feel like this bed, for example, it actually goes quite nicely with the CC objects, but maybe a CC bed would look better. I've just moved a sim into the house and I just want to see how they find it, if they can move around. So this object, this bookcase is just a bookcase. I did want to check if the CD rack functions as a bookcase as well. So I'm just going to place one of those as well. Yeah, so that works as a bookcase too. You get the Sims 1 on the left screen here when the Sim's playing on the computer. That's pretty cool. Well, Brad and Tiffany are outside. I think I'm going to take that as a sign to end the video here. I'll leave a link in the description where you can find all this CC if you want to add it to your game. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.